Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Al, the owner and founder of TICKR Finance and TICKR Apparel. Where the mission of both TICKR Finance and TICKR Apparel uh, is to close the wealth gap in the United States with dope fashion and crypto assets. There's actually a dual mission. We're also providing some unique educational opportunities around crypto assets and the crypto community. Y'all see the website below, www.tickerapparel.com. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Pick up one of 4 premium shirts that's available right now. With the purchase of every shirt or anything that's listed on the website, right now we got 4 premium shirts. You're going to receive 10% of the gross sale back in the form of Satoshi. So make sure y'all cop that, man. There's a lot more to come from Ticker Pearl. Again, I'm rocking the powder blue today. Y'all can't really see it that well on the screen. Got the shades on today. And so I'm feeling I'm feeling good. As you can hear, my nose is a little bit stopped up. It's getting a little bit warmer in Tennessee, and so got some allergies going on. But hey, I'm glad it's warming up, to be honest with you. Uh, but yeah, man, hope y'all having a great start to the weekend. It's a first Friday in March. It's actually my birthday month, so have a birthday coming up on March the 15th. The odds of March. If you don't know what the odds of March is, you can use your Googles for that. But we'll go ahead and man get into the reason you guys are here. And I wanted to top it up just a little bit. I'm not gonna do a screen share on this particular video. Uh, I really wanted to talk to y'all about crypto and group economics and what I think is, and again, of course, this is my opinion. It's edutainment, education, and entertainment. This is not financial advice. It's a quick disclaimer: anything you hear, if you're looking to make an investment, please consult a licensed financial advisor for that information. With that being said, specifically for Black people and marginalized groups, really all over the world, I think the magic to crypto, in my view, is the ease of transferability. I just think is hugely understated, if not really spoken about much at all. Um, Currently, I don't own a crypto credit card. I'll probably get one. But we at TICKR Finance and TICKR Apparel, we've built those crypto asset rewards into every purchase, and it's when you think about from a wealth building perspective. So let me just give y'all a little bit of background and data on the average crypto buyer. So there's still a lot of adoption yet to happen. About 1 in 10 Americans have either purchased or traded crypto, in the last, let's say, 12 to 24 months. So that's 10%. The average crypto investor is 38 years old. 44% of crypto investors are people of color that make the average crypto investor makes $60,000 or less. 41% of crypto asset investors are women. And so, as you kind of look at those few data points, and um, what I'll do is I'll probably put some links in the notes so y'all can see I'm not just putting these numbers out of thin air. I've done my research, and that's why I created this channel as well. Um, from a group economics perspective, and like I said, that ease of transferability, I think that's where the real magic is. There's a lot of talk about the projects, and those are important. Obviously, the project has to be successful in order for the token to grow in value. So if the project is gaining adoption, then you should see increase in the coin or the token that supports that specific project. In traditional markets, financial markets, it's kind of a process to transfer assets. It's not a real easy thing to do. We got Cash App, so I can send you money, but I can't transfer real estate. I can't transfer my stock portfolio or any stocks for that matter. It's just really difficult, or I should say, it's cumbersome. It's not extremely hard, but you got to go through some extra steps. It's not like Cash App, where I can just send you something, or crypto in an app, I can just send it to you if I have your email. It's really easy to transfer, and the government has designated that basically anything under like $10,000, $15,000, um, from a gifting standpoint, you don't necessarily have to report. And so as you're making your purchase on tickerapparel.com, see it right there below, uh, there's no tax implications until you either exchange your Satoshis for something else or you cash your Satoshis out. Please consult a tax professional in regards to any tax related issues. But there's articles, there's a Forbes article that speaks in depth about this. But again, going back to the group economics, you have to look at it from this perspective and the business model that we really have here at TICKR Apparel, right? So if a portion of everything you spend is going toward, an investable asset, and you kind of break that out over the long term, then that's in the case of TICKR Apparel, it's 10%, at least at the moment, right? Like, it's just not anything being done like that. And when you look at a hyper growth market such as crypto and how Bitcoin has outperformed everything over the last 10 years, I think you're going to continue to see crypto assets as an asset class continue to outperform. You're also, I think Bitcoin is going to continue to outperform. Now, there's going to be volatility, right? Like, it's going to spike up and down. There's going to be some huge gains and some huge losses. So don't FOMO into any investments. Be extremely patient. That's gonna be important. But had you gotten in Bitcoin 10 years ago, a very modest investment could have made you a multi-millionaire. There's not too many places that can happen with $1,000 investment. To be honest with you, again, that transferability, I can't understate that, and I don't want to kind of babble and just ramble on, but because I can send it to you so easily and I can attach it to, or make it part of our purchasing business model, then what we have to do, like I say, from a group economics perspective, you have to look at it, because a lot of companies talk about adding value. But what we're doing is adding extreme value. We're actually giving you an asset that has potential to increase in value exponentially. The cost for Bitcoin to go up to $1 million a coin by 2030. It's only 8 years away. Bitcoin right now is $40,000, so that'll put it at more than a 10x. It's about a 15x, something like that. I mean, that's gonna beat the market. The market is not gonna be a 15x between now and 2030. I'm not saying Bitcoin is no guarantee, but I'm just trying to get you to see that this business model, when implemented across multiple, and that's really the long-term goal for us. We're starting with, clothing, but what we're doing can be implemented across multiple consumer, discretionary segments and consumer staples. From toothpaste to lotion to tires, like anything you purchase, these crypto assets can be involved. So, I mean, there may be other companies. There's a lot of talk around, larger companies with huge ecosystems tokenizing their ecosystem, essentially trying to incentivize you to purchase tokens. And I'm sure there's going to be a win for them, whether that's providing some other form of liquidity or investment that they would have. But companies maybe like Disney and Apple will likely in the future, and this is speculation on my part, but I do believe at some point they'll begin to tokenize their assets, and then there'll be perks to those who own the token to purchase, tickets to Disneyland or Disney World using Disney's native token. And so once the adoption again kicks in, because of perks and values that are value that's offered from the target, then you're likely to see, more adoption from their perspective, especially when you think about a legacy brand like Disney. I just kind of wanted to use that as an example. I think we, as we begin to kind of gain more information about it, the important thing about crypto, or really anything in life, but specifically crypto, because it's so early, you have to educate yourself. It's an evolving market. There's a lot of scam artists and different stuff going on. I'm not trying to take anything from you. I want you to be fly, wear some cool, dope apparel, and it's really just a new way to introduce financial literacy uh, in a new way while closing this wealth gap that we have. Again, um, the average person spends $200 a month on apparel, and I can believe it because I'm a sneakerhead, even though I haven't bought a lot of sneakers lately. Uh, I used to be. Let me say, I used to be a sneakerhead. You start having kids, man. You're like, man, I'm finna spend $250, $265 on a pair of shoes like every week. Nah, I could put that money to work in a better way. But in any event, I said that to say, um, when you think about having your money work for you on every transaction, that's a game changer. I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and I wrapped this up shortly. And we were discussing, uh, healthier food options. And I basically told him, listen, if you wanted black folks in the hood to get healthy, to eliminate the unhealthy options. Put a Whole Foods in there, take the fast food trash out, put some other healthy options in there, and allow people to use their SNAP benefits. If you know what SNAP is, that's food stamp. Obviously, Whole Foods doesn't accept food stamp. But I'm just saying, like, if you could go into Whole Foods, use food stamps or SNAP to be able to purchase better quality food. People aren't finna drive across town to some other grocery. Like, if they can buy the healthy stuff here in the hood, that's what they'll do. And you'll begin to see a lot of people walking around a lot more healthy. And their health also affects your mental, being physically healthy affects your mental health. It's going to give you clarity of thought. Uh, I'm sure it's going to help with anxiety. But there's just so many things. I think because we're so early with crypto, there's just so much, man. It's kind of really hard to like put it all into words. But I'm super excited what we're doing here at TICKR. I'm glad you guys are tapped into the channel, in the community that we're building. But I'm telling you, we're just getting started. When you think about this business model and how it can be added to multiple asset classes, man, it's gonna be next level. The next frontier is gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of fun. But here's the thing: you also want to make sure you're not getting left behind. With technology, it seems like the gap in wealth can just gets wider. So make sure you're doing your education and due diligence. Do not allow yourself or your family to get left behind. There's a lot happening in the crypto space. Like I said, I was initially just skeptical, but once it survived COVID, I'm like, oh, it's here to stay, and it is. So make sure you guys stay like tapped into the TICKR Finance channel. And continue to scour the internet for information. Like, I think it's just important. I'm glad that you guys lock in and like my perspective on things, but I think it's important to also, take other people's perspective. I try to be a well-rounded investor overall, crypto, stocks, options, and I listen to bears as well, because a lot of times if you're naturally optimistic, you can make it make sense. But somebody who's a little bit more pessimistic can probably highlight some things that you didn't consider, even if it doesn't pan out like how they think it's going to be. Now you could take some other things into consideration. You got some other data points that are going to be pretty important to your overall decision. So, man, I don't went on and on. I guess I'll go ahead and wrap this one up. Hey, please like and subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate the love and support. Let's get that out there in the YouTube verse. So the YouTube algorithm can see what we got going over here, so we can continue to help more people. Group economics and crypto, the transferability of crypto is going to be an absolute game changer for the Black community and marginalized communities in general. And so, super excited for the future. Super excited for TICKR Finance and TICKR Apparel. Super excited for you guys and what we got coming. And I appreciate the love and support. Until the next video, man. Peace and blessings. I'm out.